Welcome to another video. This one is about how to clean your espresso machine and make it work like new. All machines have this problem sooner or later. The water deposits gather in the machine and it gets clogged, so the water doesn't flow so easily through the machine, and also it's not nice to keep it like this. So just want to show you how the machine works now. It still works, but sometimes it gets even worse than this, or the water barely comes out and you would wonder what's happening with the machine and maybe it's broken, but there is just an easy trick to clean it. But before you start, make yourself a coffee if you want to have a coffee now, because it's gonna take a long time and you're not gonna be able to use the machine for a few hours. The machine makes the coffee decent, I would say. I'm not some coffee expert, but I like to drink some espresso coffee. What you use to clean the machine is citric acid, either in dry form like salt, as this one, if you can find it in your country, or you can find a pre-mixed version that is made especially for espresso machines. Try it, make sure it's not something else. It should taste like lemon, just one small grain, not a lot. This is not good to eat like this. Put 1 tablespoon in just tap water, then mix the solution with the spoon until the citric acid is dissolved completely. If you use liquid citric acid, you don't need to do this. You can skip to the next step. Here I thought, why not just add another teaspoon, just to make it stronger. 1 teaspoon should be enough, but you can also use 2 if you want to. For me it worked pretty well with 2 teaspoons. Keep mixing until all the citric acid is dissolved and the water is clear. Don't put any coffee grinds in the machine, but prepare it as you would make a normal coffee. Just put a glass under it and see how the water looks like before you start. This gives you a baseline, so you know how the water was and how fast or slow the water flows without coffee. Either if you use the pre-mixed citric acid or you mix it yourself now is the moment where you put the citric acid inside the tank of the coffee machine, the water tank. Mix it a bit with the existing water and top up to make the tank full, so it will be a whole reservoir of water. Now is the moment to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and let me know how this works for you. So we're starting. First time the water needs to go through the system, and you're gonna do this many times, but the idea is to have a look at how this water looks like now. I start the double espresso program, so more water flows through it, and I do this once or twice, and then I wait 15 minutes to half hour, depends how much patience you have. The longer you wait, the better. What happens is the citric acid will dissolve the mineral deposits that are stuck in the machine, and slowly they will come out, and it's gonna get darker and darker until it starts to become lighter and lighter, and then it's finished. Now this is not what you want to have in your coffee. There are even pieces of mineral deposits in there, and I don't want to have that in the coffee. So we're gonna do this many times like I said, 15 minutes to half hour break between. You should also use the froth maker for milk with this to make some citric acid come through this, and look, it turns green. It's gonna get cleaner and cleaner. That's the water that came out through the froth maker, and it looks like it's getting cleaned up pretty well. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You see, now that the citric acid worked on it, this is really, really dirty and it's really getting cleaned properly. I did it a lot of times and I'm just gonna do it again. I'm going to fill another tank. You don't really need to do this, but since you're doing it one time now, it's better to really clean it well. The same thing, just put the citric acid solution and water, mix it a bit with a spoon or with your finger, why not? And do the same steps again. Just use the espresso machine once or twice every 20-30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, and the dirt really comes out. Do it from both the froth maker and the espresso, the coffee maker, and you will clean the whole system like this. I'm just showing you high speed now to see that the water still comes out dirty from this, so it gets cleaned further. When you do this, keep an eye on the reservoir with water. You don't want it to go too low. Stop the machine before it gets too low and fill it up with clean water this time. When you're done, you want to fill up the water reservoir, the tank of the coffee machine, with just clean water for the machine. And you continue to do the same, just press the double espresso button until the whole water tank, the whole reservoir is full. Like this, you rinse the system because you don't want to have citric acids in the system, and also you don't want your coffee to taste like lemon, right? Water is much cleaner now, and yeah, this looks pretty nice now. So we're close to finishing up. What you could do is, if you want to make sure it's really clean and you don't have a sour coffee after this, do 2 reservoirs of water, and afterwards you can use the machine. It's up to you. For me, 1 reservoir, it was enough. But look, this is pretty nice. And it was really cheap. You don't have to buy a new machine, because some people might think that the machine is broken when it doesn't come out like that, but it's easy to clean. You could use the special liquid, the special solution for the coffee machines, the espresso machines, which have a citric acid solution of about 5%, I think. I'm not sure, 2% or 5%. But if you have the solid, the powder citric acid, you can make it yourself. And that's it. I hope you liked the video, and I really hope it helps you and you have a nice, really good coffee. And if it did help, if the video helped you, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and tell your friends about this channel. Let them know about it. Tell them to subscribe to our channel, and I will see you next time. I forgot to say it. Subscribe, like and share, and I will see you next time. Bye.